me something that proves you're not fooling. Just give me. You gotta tell me you like come all over me. My life will turn out to be so cruel. Just give me something that proves you're not fooling. If this is so real, so just tell me you like come all over me. When says my that moon, one how look in your eyes. If I could ever tell you that, wouldn't I feel so weak? The moon reaching says you won't leave me again. If I could ever tell you that, you don't let me. When says my that moon, what how look in your eyes. Just dialing your number, failing to bless the last two. When mood reaching says, if you hold me tight, feeling happy so close, let's last long. When says my moon, one how look in your eyes. No wonder that's my soul close, can't help thinking of you. Mood reaching says, if you hold me tight, feeling happy so close, let's last long.
Wow, that really does just kind of end. Howdy, howdy. How goes things and tricks and stuff? Persona 5 time. Oh, I have a feeling I know how far we're going to get tonight. Part of me really hopes we don't. But I'm also not gonna
What?
intentionally slow down. So yeah, nah. Nope. Okay, done. Right, Steven. Back to the grind straight away then. Are we doing... Yes. Hey, Akechi. Come on up.
Welcome. What do you play?
Let's just
What do
get
you
this
wanna
over
do?
and done with. Because I can't have this.
Thank you.
It's just gross. Oh. Yeah. Come on. 701 because you hate me for some reason.
Yes.
Some date this is. Close that. There we go.
Yes!
Oh!
Yep.
Oh, shit. There we go. That made up for it. Kind of. Like, it didn't really, but...
I'll give
it's
it
a
a try.
start.
Do your best.
I will do no such thing. And you will like it. Okay, you know what? Ha! Shit. Ha ha, though. Oh, this is gonna be
I'll give it a try.
a struggle. Could you maybe go for the triple 20 just once? Please. Fuck. Okay, so 159. If I get triple 20 once, if I get triple 20 twice, I can get it with triple 13.
Do your best.
I ain't gonna get this. I'm gonna have to reload. Ah. Shit. No, that's it.
Yes.
That's it. We've lost.
Okay. Yep.
Ugh. Oh! Alright, let's try again. Let's not fuck up this one. Just to be so sure.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
For real?
I'll give it a try.
Hate this. Hate this, hate this, hate this. Okay, so 401. Gets us down to 101. I'm not terrible.
Do your best.
So I've just got to be not terrible. I can do that. No, I can't.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a good start, isn't it? Good. Good, good, good. I never said I wasn't going to slow us down on purpose, but this is upsetting. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Wait. Oh, right. Ugh.
Hey.
Why didn't I say post massage? Is it because I'm an idiot? I think it's because I'm an idiot. But we knew this, so I guess that's okay. Darts and billiards. I swear I saw people wearing costumes on the train.
What do you play?
That's cute. That is very
What do
cute.
you want to do?
Alright, come on, Akechi, let's do this
Thank
again.
you.
Take my time, my ass. If I took my time, we'd still be in like June.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? What is this? At least I have 2 chances, I guess.
I'll give it a try.
I had this down pat yesterday. I've had a nap today, so I should be fine. Fuck you, game.
best?
3 rounds, most we can get is 150. No, I need to. I need to. And I hate that I need to. Right, Akechi, if you want to actually, you know,
I'll
help,
give it a try.
that'd be nice. Pretty, please? No, just going for the bullseye. Thanks, Akechi. We can't even get that. That is literally impossible to get.
Do your best.
For real?
So fuck it. Attempt for second.
Yes.
For real?
Hate this. Hate this. Hate this. Hate this.
I'll give it a try.
All right.
Do your best.
That was weird. Okay, round 3.
Yep.
Again? Still might be doable. Hang on, not bad. Nope, that
Yes.
screwed it. You know what? I don't give a shit.
Yes.
I'm sorry, game, but I do not. I'm not sitting here this whole
I'll give it a
time
try.
playing Akechi's game. Because he refuses to actually do anything bar the middle. Oh god, there is still a way I can win this.
Do your best.
I've just got to be very careful. Never mind. Too late.
Yes. I see. Yes.
I hate this game. I don't care. It's that important, I'll do it later. Oh yeah, shit, Dr. Mariki's leaving soon.
You know,
It's already November, and we've gone through pretty much all the school events now, so that frees you up for studying. It'll be getting colder from now on, so wrap up warm and don't get sick. I mean, if you even think you've got a fever, then go see the nurse. Oh, and speaking of the nurse's office, Dr. Mariki is going to be leaving us on the 18th. If you need to talk to him, now's the time. He was kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. I'll be kind of sad to see him go. So, if he helped and if you feel better, make sure you thank him before he's gone. Anyway, time to start class. Man, time really flies. The whole year's gone by already. We started in April. That's not a year. It's not even close to a year. School always like this? Don't it kind of feel different than usual? Do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling too. What do you mean? It's like people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? Something is different. Can't put my finger on it though. Is it just me that thinks nothing has changed? Nothing seems unusual on my end. What about you, Makoto? Someone ask for me? Everything's normal over here. We most certainly did not ask for you. Is Makoto sick today? Sorry, I only just noticed the chat right now. I think everyone's just agitated about the Phantom Thief rumors. Try not to be affected by the people around you. It's important to stay calm in times like these. I'll try, but meh. Well, that's upsetting.
No.
We can't let people keep making fun of us like this.
No.
Then let me do something about it. No? How about this one then? I got this. Ugh, why is this here? Even if it's a joke, I don't want to see it. That shit's straight up a terrorist logo. Oh, okay. I feel sick. Maybe Amamiya is dangerous after all. Dude, why is he drawing this shit? Is he brave or just an idiot? ¿Por qué no los dos? Come to think of it, isn't he notorious? He's got guts. No, I just hate all of you. They seriously despise us? This is too much to handle. This is a good way to tell how popular we are. You should try drawing it again some other time. But for now, let's erase it. Noted. Right, I've got a few things I want to try and pick up today. So, Shinjuku? Shinjuku. Okay. Right, where's the bookstore? There it is.
Oh, that's surprising.
Give me my book.
Hey!
Game secrets. Q, learn pro darts. Why couldn't I have done this before? Whatever.
Yep.
And then over to Akihabara. Where is... Oh, is this one I can do? Otaku goods store.
Welcome.
Nope, this is definitely not the one I want. Definitely not. I see what I want. Egg!
What do you want?
Oh, look at these games. Yes, please. All of the games. And then, while we're here, machine parts shop. Is there anything worth buying here? Seeker's tools. For the expert level craftsman, improves skills for making infiltration tools. Interesting. Red phosphorus. Why do I feel... I need this for something. I need it for the permalock. I can only get two. I'll have to check that. Hallo, ich bin ein Bastard. It has been far too long since I tried to speak any German, so that must be fun. Hi Joe, thank you very much for the sub. Why is this not sub? Hello? Oh, there we go. That's good. And I is in Germany, hence the German. You are the German now. Awesome, right. I still had more to do in fucking Shinjuku. God damn it. I should have done this while I was there. I've spent all my money. I had money. Where did it go? Alright, fortune telling.
What shall we do?
Give me money. Some rubber gloves and an arsehole on my arm to feel properly.
Here we go.
Naughty. Naughty. But I'll allow it. Depends on how far up your arm. Oh dear.
What do you think?
Right, then I guess we're going to the hideout.
Okay.
Do.
Oh, yeah. All we gotta do now is send the calling card. So, when do you want to send it? The earlier the better, right?
Guess we're sending it today
No.
then.
In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
Excuse me?
May I ask your reasoning behind that idea?
And why you're speaking for me?
Sai-san is a realist, even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist. Do you think she knows how they steal hearts? Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect?
I only say that theoretically, but I believe so. Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner to act. If we do so with no time to spare, I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears. That sounds quite logical.
It does. I, however, am leader. Akechi, get on the bed. It's time for spanking. Stop taking my position.
Impressive, Akechi-kun. Though it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
Amber's gonna be fisting everything now.
As a detective,
I love fisting. Oh my god, watch me fist you guys with electricity!
send her the calling card.
Joe? Joe, what did you do? Well, that's from Blurp. Oh, I forgot people can pay bits. I forgot people can pay bits for that. Oh, I hate when it happens. Please stop fisting people with electricity. Oh, God. It just, it freaks me out because, like, I can't see it. It doesn't pop up on my chat, so I don't know when it's coming. And I hate it. Oh. I also still need to get an F sound. I meant to do that. Oh.
Shall we send it out on the 18th?
Isn't using vibrators technically fisting? Depends on the vibrator, I guess.
We should prepare as much as we can before then. Well, I can't complain about having more time. Make sure you're ready, everyone.
Motherfucker telling me I can't send a calling card? Fine. Let's speed through all these requests.
Listen up. Really? Listen up.
And at least let's go to Mementos.
Hell?
Nice. Listen up.
What did you say?
Nice. Listen up.
Look at its hand control.
Very well.
Nice. Listen up. Nice. Nice. Yep.
I'm good with my hands, is what I'm saying. And I almost bit my tongue there. Which would be the second day in a row when I've done that. Ow. Alright, 2 meme and toast.
Come on, let's go.
Still in the P3 getup, because we technically still haven't finished Sai's Palace. Metanav is reacting. Bing! A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information. Okay, the fact that Morgana doesn't have arms in this costume just kind of makes it better. Looks like Mementos has expanded even further. I thought public opinion of us determined Mementos' expansion, and that has plummeted lately. Excuse me. Our notability must still be on the rise, even if it's because of our currently bad reputation. So we're like a celeb who gets more famous because of scandals? I don't like the sound of that. Oh. I don't want to be who I'm thinking of right now. And you know exactly who I'm thinking of right now. I don't want to be that person. Either way, the further we go, the more powerful enemies we'll meet. We need to be more cautious here. Right. And I don't know. As opposed to Yusuke's 42. Never mind. No, I was considering having Akechi along for a ride, but nah. Right, where is our first target? There's two of them down there. Okay. But we'll go down and head up. That seems a more logical idea. At least to me. Probably wrong. There we go. I can sense a target somewhere in this area. Good, let's go. And of course, everything just dies. My favorite kind of enemy, a dead one. Ah, get the flowers. Gotta bump into Jose eventually. Oh god. I didn't even see that one there. Shit. Right, there it is. Greetings, person. Whomst are you?
Then
This is... Ah, it's the shadow of that Oya journalist's boss. Oh, good, it's him. He looks so suspicious. Well, he is obstructing a news investigation to keep some incident hidden under the rug. Oh, so he is just anyone in the news. People died in that incident. He should be ashamed to call himself a journalist.
what a jerk.
We'll make him see the truth. Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Are you that kid who was hanging around Oya? Maybe. Don't judge me because I'm hanging around an alcoholic, please. Screw you guys, snooping around together where you shouldn't be. What'll happen if this draws up negative attention to me from the higher-ups? Stop meddling around! What happened to journalism, bitch? Don't talk like you know, you child.
You're making me look bad.
You must not care about dying if you oppose me. Just obey those with power if you want to live. Fuck you. Oh good, he's into bondage. Joe, can I get some help with this one? Teach how society really operates, you brats.
Persona.
I mean, you could, but I could also... Let's see, where is he? I could also throw a literal fist of God at you.
Ooh, Joker.
God damn the damage on that. I think I might be cheating. Just a tiny bit.
All out attack.
But I won. So I'll take it. Whee!
I didn't have a choice.
Damn it, damn it, damn it! What was I supposed to do? I can't oppose the higher-ups. It's easier not to rock the boat. Mass media is just another corporation, really. Passion for journalism won't pay the bills. I hate that he has a point. Journalism is just... ugh. Ugh. Now I'm just kind of like... And obviously Rupert Murdoch and stuff is like the whole Fox conglomerate and stuff is obviously just one big corporation, but now I'm just kind of thinking everything lumped together. Fox, the BBC. Oh, that makes me sick. That actually makes me sick. It's useless. Just useless to chase after your ideals. Not so, oh yeah, it isn't. She is really incredible. No matter what people say to her, she'll never give up on finding the truth. I found her naive passion to be so annoying. Reminds me of all that pain I felt in the past. Back in the past before I gave up, before my passion rotted away and my wife cheated on me. Oh, okay. So it's your wife's fault, not you. May I name you Graham? Okay, that at least is a good reward. But I am keeping Zalgongan because Jesus Christ. I did fucking 1,300 damage. And I know it's because technically the persona is friggin' 30 levels higher than I am, but that's besides the point. I remember when cheating in games used to be the norm and fun. Not DLC. Also insert friggin' Bloodborne copy pasta here.
Starting the search.
Is this where the next one is? Nope, up we go. It's not here either? Son of a bitch. Hello. Goodbye. Yes, I was just randomly struggling with control. Let's get it up to it. I love doing that. It's such a dumb and pointless feature, and it's so good. I love it.
There's a chest. Joker?
Cheers, a trust. Sorry, Skull. Whatever you were saying, it's not important. Boop. There it is. Oh, come on, please be here. Oh, it's a rest area, even better.
All right.
Hopefully it'll be the next one then. Jose! My best friend. How is it not here? Jesus. That's annoying. Oh, he's this way. Give me flowers.
Oh, mister.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, mister.
Here's my crystals. And I'm suddenly realizing I've only got 2 out of 3 seats for Psy.
Oh,
How am I missing some? I'm gonna need to take a look at that. Right, let's see. Yeah, 1 each. Do items up. Oh, I can do 2. Nice. There we go. God, you've got more stuff. That's awesome. Didn't realize you can get some of these here. How do I have 10 model guns? Oh, whatever. Right, later, Jose. Boop!
but only the tail.
Mood, Panther. Mood.
Oh!
God. Every time I think it's going to be an alright time to not have my fan on. It's actually quite cool today, so... right, where we going, where we going, where we going?
Guys, girls, and a cat all in weird suits. I wonder what people would think if they saw us.
All my footage of it looks super weird. Even Featherman would think we're freaks.
Oh, Futaba. Please be here. Come on.
Hmm?
Thank you.
Then, this is what I saw.
Christ. Okay, now whereabouts are they? Up there. Oh, and a stamp. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yoink! I'm gonna need to get all of those before we're done. Let's go.
Then,
Oh, excuse me. Whoa, it's Suda Shadow.
Hey,
Something about this guy tells me he's nuts. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He's threatening Iwai. He's doing this because he's getting desperate, right? He seriously intends to kill someone. We'd better change his heart immediately. It's scary, but we gotta do it. Yeah, he's not gonna have a fun persona, is he? Who the hell are you? Who the hell said you could come in here? This is my territory. I'm a Hashiba clan second in command. Don't come in without my say-so. Don't talk, don't breathe, not without my permission. You guys aren't Yakuza, so you obey me. Fuck off. You hear me? Those are the rules in the world. No thanks. Did I give you permission to say no? Damn it, you're not taking me seriously either. No one takes me seriously. You, the Hong Kong Mafia, Iwai, even the guys of the Hashiba clan. Well, forget that. I'm not a joke. I'll show you all. Okay, sure. Not what I was expecting, but I'll take the devil on the toilet. Punch! Bonk! This is absolutely cheating! Oh! There wasn't any other way. Once we find out I've been letting them down, I'll be demoted from second in command. I'm just a relic from a bygone era. The young college grads of the Hashiba clan all laugh behind my back. Even the world of the Yakuza has been taken over by the intellectuals. Excuse me. That's why I had to make this transaction work, no matter what. Even if it meant taking advantage of my subordinate, Muna. The Hong Kong Mafia pulled the carpet under me. It's what I get for breaking the Yakuza code. Give it up. Yeah, I'm done with being pathetic. Sorry, Muna. I wish I could have a drink with you one more time. And we get... not what I was expecting. I was expecting a gun. But I will take a weird rap. Sure.
hey!
No more targets on this level. What's our next move? Let's go back to the entrance. Because at least it's quicker to go down further this way. Sense a target in the preceding area. Alright, let's head back. Actually, if I'm correct, I think the target was on the first floor? So, honestly, this would be the best move. In fact, I still think it's the best move. Nope, not on the first floor. Okay, might be. Chairs addressed.
Oh,
And it's locked. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ouija board. Or a Weggy board. Whichever you prefer. Oh, shit.
surprise attack successful.
Persona!
Now just don't lose.
Ravage them!
Death to you all.
Defeated. All right, don't forget this feeling.
That was-
Okay, let's move on.
Far too easy.
Okay.
Absolutely feels like cheating.
They were too weak to bother with.
And it's glorious. Apparently they're strong enough for me to...
Initiative is ours.
Oh well. Gun! More gun!
Knocked him right off his feet. Nice, Joker.
Do it!
I'm a mess. Boop!
Kinda.
She could
Okay.
be kinda.
I could have handled that myself.
No, you couldn't.
There's the platform.
Right. This area? Not this area. It's area 3. God damn it. I'm so glad they at least updated some of the Mementos music in Royal. It was literally the same song the entire way down in the original, and it was painful. There it is. Well, I'm gonna get another broken persona later then.
Hear me?
Chairs addressed. And a haranya. Nya, nya, nya. Ooh, Hata. Treasure demon.
Let's
Is
go!
that a rare one? Don't let it get away! We are the better fighters. Use fire attacks to hit its weak
Persona.
point.
Not that one. That one.
Ravage them!
I'm not wasted SP.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Again, Futaba. Stop stealing my kill. Rude. There we go. Whoa. Heck. Level up.
Okay.
That was an easy battle.
Right. Is there one here?
Hmm?
Yes.
Then I'll send you the results.
Where is it? Oh, it's not too... And there's treasure chests. Many, many treasure chests.
Joker, there's a treasure chest.
Gotcha. Naharim. Duh. City snake skin for Morgana. Okay. And... Trois. Daisy Violet. Lubberly.
There's an enemy.
Boop! Gotcha, bitch. The wrong one. Level up. There it is. Are you the gunman? cheaty cheaty boy. There it is. Akitsu's shadow. It looks a little anxious. He has been repeatedly changing his name and face with plastic surgery to escape debt. The police will never catch him, so it's up to us.
Yeah.
Let's go. I don't even know who you are. Phantom thieves, huh? Since we're both always on the run, I can give you pointers on hiding.
Huh?
Hey, we'd never accept any help from a guy as bad as you. You better return all the money you stole. Shut up, why should I? Banks are always taking money from people unfairly. I'm stealing back from the people who stole first. I'm doing what's right. I'm carrying out justice. I disagree. You've been running away, always hiding behind a new name and face.
How stupid.
You guys hide your identities too? You know what? That makes you all hypocrites. I'm gonna take off those masks and see who you really... What masks? We're literally in just school uniforms. Oh look! Legion! But that is literally just Legion. I live true to my desires. I'll tear off those masks of hypocrisy.
Let's go.
And punch! Oh shit!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona! No hold
How does that... That was smart.
This is my other self. Die!
Nope. It's better. Okay, let's see.
There!
Persona!
Oh, he's gloating. I bet he likes it.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll end it. No, never mind. How about now? Yes. Level up.
A new skill.
Sayadine.
Harder.
Oh, I can't believe it. This whole time I haven't been carrying out justice? No. Prepare to die. No, wait, I admit it. What I've been doing was wrong. So you were saying the Phantom Thieves were hypocrites? I was wrong to have said that. I've realized my own mistakes thanks to all of you. And having my ass kicked. I'm ashamed of myself. I've worked so hard to fool the world, living only for my own greed. I've changed my face and name many times, but for the first time, my heart has been changed. Oh. Thermopylae. Thermopylae. Okay. 3 targets left in the area. Let's keep going. Well, what the hell does that do? You're not going to tell me, are you? Nope. Wonderful. Target's close, blah blah blah. Lower area.
Okay.
Keep on going. Okay, this must be the area where it is. Yeah.
Then
Time for all my trading with a young boy to show off. No, I will not rephrase.
Then
That's the cheetah. We'll get him this time. Alright, we have a plan this time. I'm not even trying with voices today, I don't know why. It's useless. In the Gunabout world, no one can defeat me. You guys again? I didn't think you'd come back. You should have learned by now. Don't think I'll let you get away this time. Once the match starts, I'll dash at you with an infinite combo loop. I'll murder you before you can try to sabotage the match. I'm the god of the Gunabout world. I am invincible. No one can ever hope to defeat me. No matter how many come against me, no one can ever wound me. Oh yeah, you have a sexy leopard.
Joker.
Got a plan, right? Hell yeah. I'm counting on you. We'll get him this time.
Hey, you guys again? It's useless no matter how many times you come.
That gamer
Phrasing.
taught you the moves to take him down, right? Teach that stupid cheater a lesson. Guns out! Blast them off their feet!
This is for the young boy I've been helping.
Amazing, Joker!
That's impossible! There's no way this could happen! A gunshot that surpasses my cheeks? That can't be true! Damn it! I'm the strongest! I'm supposed to be king! Me! Me!
And now you're dead.
They're done for!
That was easy. And I got a shit ton of cash for it. Nice. Level up.
What a skill.
Boofadine.
How pathetic.
Impossible. How could my cheating be thwarted like this? No, it's not my fault. He's got a voice, so I'm gonna copy it. The company that laid me off. It's all because of them. I have the skills and experience, but they want to make the organization younger. Damn it, damn it. Don't do this again. You better make amends for the wrong you've done. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Do I get a gun for that? No? Alright. Alright, got the treasure. Winners don't use cheats. Unless they win, in which case they are the winner using cheats.
All right!
But don't use cheats in an official capacity. Just on your own time. Have fun on your own time. Play the game however you want. Target's coming from the next area. Let's check it out. Not bad. Upside down. This away. Treasure!
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away! Persona! This is your chance!
No,
Hit
not
it where
you.
it hurts!
Where's Seth?
Hail Rider!
No, not you either. I was using him, wasn't I? God damn it.
There!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool! All out attack!
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I'm not gonna. Yeah, there was no way in hell I was gonna get that one to do an all-out attack. Oh well. Still got a good bit of stuff on it.
Okay.
No level up, so.
You stand a chance.
Cheers, a trust. Iranya. Do do do. Is it here? Yes, sir.
We reached the platform.
Stamp. Bonk. Finally. Oh, no. This is the sixth floor on this. There. How long did it take this time? Just under an hour. This is the sixth area on this floor, but counting the entire palace, it's the 33rd one. 33 areas. I'm starting to feel kind of overwhelmed. Just how big is this place? You don't want to know how many floors Tartarus was then. Who knows? This whole place is its overall structure. It's all a mystery. Oh well. Just hang in there. I could sense our target somewhere in this area.
This is what I saw.
Let's go. Nothing else here. Bonk. Level up. Bonk for second. Bonk for third. There's the target.
I don't think you could grow vegetables in this darkness. Mushrooms might work. And then Fox could eat them.
Stop. Both of you stop. Oh, hello. Is this Shinya's mom? It's the Shadow. That's the mom of the shogi player, Hifumi, right? She's using her just like a pawn, from what I hear. That's her own daughter. What is wrong with her? I don't know much about shogi, but I do know she's a bad person. It's as you say, Lady Ann. Let's get her.
Unbelievable.
Hifumi is my daughter. I'm Hifumi's mother. I gave birth to her. I raised her. My child should be devoted to serving me. I know far too many parents who think like this. By which I mean more than one. I can finally be happy once Hifumi becomes a famous shogi player. Hifumi isn't your... Yeah, you're a terrible mother. I'm just going to say it outright. She thinks she rose in the ranks on her own skill, but most of those matches were fixed. I'm the one who's been building Hifumi's commercial value. If I didn't get rid of all her rivals, she wouldn't be where she is now. I enlisted private investigators and even criminals to find their weaknesses and destroy... Jesus Christ, woman. I paid off anyone who might have complained or spoke out. Oh, and I even sold stories to those weekly magazines. Heroines and tragedies go hand in hand. One more step and my vision for Hifumi will be realized. I am so close to victory. I won't let anyone get in the way. Yeah, that's about right. Just the slightest effort is all I'll need to finish you. Mm-hmm. That's just... Boop. Oh, look at that.
You're looking cool. Do it. They're done for.
Nice.
Nice move, Spots. Use my persona.
Boom. Okay, not that. Ever again.
This is my other self.
Freezies. Not that ever again. And Bernie's. God damn it.
It's time. There.
He'll suck.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. They're done for.
Nice. Level ups. I was always a loser. Even if it was just once, I wanted to taste success. You were on TV, madam. I could never win on my own. I had to use Hifumi. I had to. What you're doing is wrong. I never meant to make Hifumi unhappy. Sure. But when she won that grade school competition, she started being called a genius girl, and I could never get that out of my head. I turned out to be such a horrible mother. I'm sorry, Hifumi. I'm sorry. Took you long enough. Beat Jane, that's good. that went well. What should we do now? Keep exploring? Yep, got one more in this area. And then... Oh, I have a feeling I know where it is as well. And then I don't know where... how many more do I have? 2 more after that. So one at the bottom here, and then 2 more further down. So where is the exit? Oh, it's over there. Along with Jezza. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Snake skin from Morgana. Death. No harm. And a sleep vial. Oh yeah, I could. Oh no, no. I want to keep on here because the stamp. I want the stamp.
My wig handling's starting to look pretty good, huh?
More like you're starting to look like a dominatrix.
Rude. Rude, Ryuji. Rude. Jose! Let's go, let's go. Nope. Bonk. Stamp. Bonk. Kill you.
We've made it to the platform.
Let's at least get the stamp, but I want to bump into Jose first. I've got some flowers I need trading in. Burr, burr, burr. Cheers, a trust.
Oh!
Level up.
I leveled up.
Nice. Where is Jose? Over there. Dude. Ah, so much fun. There's my boy.
Mister. Doing good?
What have we got? What have we got? Then save for rest for now and get the stamina kit. That seems like a good idea. See you further down, Jose. Okay, now we can head down. Oh, yeah, yeah, I missed her. Either way, I'm glad we could take a breather. Let's not miss out on the opportunity.
All right.
Skull was just shocked that there was 2 here. Doop. Give me the stampies. Take that however you wish. On to my research. We don't have many more areas left. This is my home stretch. Alright, we can't be losing our nerve here. Now we're going in.
I'm sensing an awful lot of flowers. We're gonna grab them all, right?
Many as I can. Although, many flowers is a weird one. Do, 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 do. Oh,
We
that's
reached the platform. Good job.
Let's at least grab as many flowers as we can down here, since there are apparently many. Wait. Oh. thought that was a wall. Maybe. There we go.
Shadow ahead. Time flies when I'm reading a botany field guide.
It's the same with me and...
A chest!
Yeah. You two read things about art. Pretty things. Whatever. Another Ouija board. Sure they're helpful. Sure I don't know why. Door number 1. Stamp. Bonk. And behind door number 2. Behind door number 3.
I see it. There's a shadow.
Nothing else. So, yeah. We done here? No, and I still need to grab the stamp, so don't I dare.
Run those shadows over!
Ow! Quit moving! We only got so much room in here.
Also, that's a bit of road rage there on. We need to fix that. Level up. Boop, boop, boop. Stamp. Bonk. Down we go.
This is what I saw.
Anything good here? One chair's a chest, I suppose. Damn it! Well, there goes the chair's a chest. Huh? It feels different down here, down there. What is it? Excuse me. I'm a gassy boy today. I'm sure what we're seeking is close. We're almost there. Oh, damn it, and Jose's down here. And I've got enough stamps to thing. Fine. We'll find Jose, then we'll head back up, then we'll go down. Is this right with Jose? No! This is.
Oh, mister.
Please stop calling me mister.
Doing good?
Makes me feel old. Like I know I am, but still. Yeah, time to start focusing on experience up. And we're done. Right, okay, now back up. Because I missed the goddamn stamp. Because I'm dumb.
Here are the search results.
Oh, okay. Anything else here this time? Another stamp? Fuck! Fine. All the way up the other bloody end. Okay, that was easy at least. Flowers, kill things, and smash walls. There we go. To a lower area.
This is what I saw.
Anything new here? 2 stamps again! And some chest of chests. Well, isn't this floor just so very giving? Ah, stop getting caught. Corners. Boop. Where did you fucking come from?
Surprise attack successful. Don't use bless attacks. Try something else.
Okay, do I have any? The same thing. Last words. You'll do. It's high.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
Persona! Okay,
There we go. Okay, psychic, 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 psychic. One will do. Boop.
you did it, Fox. Beat him up!
Yeah, let's weaken it. I know it's just going to use instant kills, but
Don't use bless attacks! Try using my persona!
there we go again. Good. Ha! Suck it, bitch.
I recommend attacking any enemy who has a stab stance.
Oh. Critical.
You did it, Fox!
Nice going, Fox.
They're done for!
Still not dead. Jesus Christ.
No time to waste. Just like I thought.
Oh dear.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Now we don't harm. Really hard not to say no harem. Or harem. However it's actually pronounced. I don't actually know. I've heard it both ways. And I like neither of them. Nope. Taboo. Level up.
Our range of tactics is expanded.
That would be why I didn't go first. Zam again. Excuse me. Stamp. Boop. And this should be... Yep. And it should also be... Also, yep. Whoa, there it is. Kiritani's shadow. I get chills just looking at him. He's an ex-mercenary who is now a professional assassin. He's no ordinary person.
Yes.
If even the police can't handle him, then it's up to us to take care of him. Let's approach him with caution. Well, first I'm gonna get my stamp. And now I can come back in. I have spoken with you. Jesus, that's horrifying. You're here? I bet that idiot from earlier put in a request to you. Sorry, but I don't plan on going away. You kids playing heroes should go home to your mommies. We can't just let someone dangerous like you go around killing people. You guys are more dangerous from my point of view. Look, as a mercenary, I've seen a lot of torture. And torture is all about killing the heart and soul. You've been destroying the parts of you don't like in people's character. To me, that's evil.
What?
Evil? Don't be ridiculous. We're doing our best to do what's right. It's my policy to only kill on the job, but I'll destroy you if you get in my way. Yeah, that's about right. He's coming. Yeah, freezing. Don't worry, I'll finish you off, and after that, I'm gonna kill off daytime me too. What?
Persona!
That doesn't sound good. God's hand. Boop!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool! Beat him up!
Damn, you take a lot of punishment.
No
Right on.
charge.
Okay, that's worrying.
I lend it.
Nice.
Persona!
Agidine. And now he's burned. Good. Right. Where's wind? Oh yeah, that's right. I got rid of the one that had Gary dying. Oh wait, no, that's not right. What's good on fire?
This isn't it.
The opponent is strong. Don't do any. I knew their affinity. Just look for their weakness.
Fuck it. Just slice them up. There we go. Whew. Good shit. Wait, listen to what I've got to say. The people I kill are all criminals. They escape the law and the police can't touch them. I'm just like you phantom thieves. I'm working to get rid of evil in this world, so let me go. Yeah, but you actively murder people? Okay, maybe right now isn't the best time to say things like that, but beside the point, you're not the same as us. Sorry, but we're not the same. The Phantom Thieves would never murder people. No, help me. I don't want to disappear.
Don't be ridiculous.
How can you say that after you murdered so many people? You better accept that you lost already. Prepare yourself. Fine, do what you want. Remember though, evil that ought to be erased will keep popping up after I'm gone. We'll destroy evil in a way that's different from yours. You can disappear without worry. There he goes. Ooh, high counter. And we're done with this floor. And there's 2 left. Oh yeah, it looks like we made it some kind of new area. Wow, this place is a lot bigger than what I'd heard. Heard? I expect the shadows here will be strong too. Be careful. Let's see, so that was Futaba's one, so this will be all sorts of monsters from Akuma's palace.
Huh?
Treasure!
Oh, a treasure.
Gal Magatama, that's good. Hello, capsulants. Golden.
Oh.
Gimme, gimme. God damn it. That's 11 model guns now. Oh, I need to make some. Real bad. Level up. Wait, hang on. No, okay. Nothing.
These holdups are a good strategy. Let's keep using them.
Allow me, Joker. I will take note of the information we need.
What a lovely and useful conversation.
Oh, the platform. We can probably head down from here.
Probably, but I want to keep going. With deep floors like this, I prefer to explore the entire thing. Because I think there's 30 stamps in all in this floor
Shopping, huh?
area.
I'm still scared to talk to the salespeople.
Mood.
They always come up and talk to you in malls, yeah? I don't like that either.
Like if it's someone employed by a shop and stores thing and they're asking if you need any help, that's fine. But if it's someone just kind of standing around in the middle of a place, no, I get it's their job, but at the same time, if I want something, I'll stop at your stall. Yep, 30 stamps, knew it. I guess that's kind of a rude way to think about it, but I don't know. As someone with anxiety, it's kind of not fun. And I end up kind of coming across as rude for it, so oops. I don't know. So many dead ends.
I never knew that simple cup ramen was that good.
I just can't believe you've never had one before.
I haven't. And I pretty much refuse to.
We reached the
Platform.
platform. Good job.
One more. Ah, levels up. Oh, and another thing. How did I miss that? Stamp. Boop. Wait, what's this floor called?
Work and step.
Ah, shit, I missed it. Sorry, Skull. Nothing, nothing. Boop. Boop. Ah, grinding is so easy like this. Plus I keep getting 666 experience, which, I mean, that's a thing. Boop. Ba, ba, ba. How many floors does this place go? Even I don't know. The only thing I can say is, the sheer scale of this place is astronomical. Well, yeah, but come on, we all know that already. Plus it's going down, not up. So astronomical might not be the best point. Oh, Mona, you're always trying to act cool in front of Noir. That's not true. I just wanted to make sure she knew. Okay, target found. Whoopstove. Gotcha. Thanks, game. No, actually. Since it was there. Level up. New skill.
I gotta use this next time.
Hell yes. Now she's gonna learn Diran soon. Excellent.
Then
Let's go. Oh, this must be, Futaba's friend's parents. There. It's the shadows of Kana-chan's parents. Why are there so many parents who try to control their children? Don't overthink it. Let's worry more about helping their daughter. We have to change our hearts if we want to save Futaba's friend. Let's go.
Why?
Bad bets at the races, losses, debt. Bad bets at the races, losses, debt. Why are the two of us so unlucky? It's bad luck we're poor all year round.
excuse me.
We can't let Kana go to school. She needs to make money for us. Nope. Not even saying that. Nope, nope, nope. You call yourselves parents? Kana-chan's suffering so much because of you. It's too bad. But she needs to make us money. Kana-chan needs to make money, otherwise our family will be broken up. Don't exploit your daughter, you pieces of shit. You literal pieces of shit. Oh. Of course. Now, of course it's incubus and succubus. It's not our fault. It's all because we've got some bad luck.
You got a problem?
Kana should just suck it up. Eventually we'll hit the jackpot, then all of us will be happy. I knew it. These two are run to the core. Joker, please save Kana-chan. Absolute. Oh shit. I'm weak. You pertinent brat. I'll blow you away in one fell swoop. Keep your nose out of other people's business. I mean, I would, but... No. Maragi-dine. Okay, good to know.
Their feet. Nice, Joker.
Right, in that case...
go.
Alright, on to the next.
Persona.
By any chance, are you weak
First
to...
thing, how much is it all?
You got him, boss. One enemy hit the ground. Beat him up.
Nice!
And the curtain falls.
We haven't seen Fox's one in a while, actually. That's awesome. Level up.
Check out this new skill.
Megaton Raid. Severe damage to one foe. Bye, Assault Dive.
My persona
And
learned a new
nice. Okay, I know... Honestly, as more of my support character, I think her not being as strong with nukes is fine by me. But I want Medea armor still right now. At least her. We've had no other choice. We're in mountains of debt. We were truly horrible parents. Then be better, you pieces of shit. I know. I have to change my ways. I won't make Kana do that kind of work anymore. You better not. You send her to therapy. I'm sorry, Kana. We'll reorganize our debt. We'll be responsible for paying it back, not her. I'll quit gambling, and I'll start working. I'll pay back all that debt bit by bit. You have to. Don't hurt Kana-chan, ever again. I started gambling to make some cash. Before I knew it, I forced Kana to do those shameful things. To think I used to be a father who only wanted his daughter to be able to eat nice things. You're right, dear. Before anything else, let's do our best to make Kana happy. Thank you, Joker. I think Kana-chan's gonna be alright now. Well, it's gonna take a hot second, but it's a start. Okay, one more left. And I have no idea how deep down it will be, so I don't know if it's one for Mishima or for someone else. Prince is very weak, much deeper than Manuel. Okay. We've got a lot to explore here. Treasure! Oh look, the crown! Oh, so happy to do this right now.
Let's go.
They're done for.
Yeah, that's about right.
Joker
What do you
gunfire
weak
is
to?
our best shot. Let's knock them up.
Ha,
Joker,
gunfire, best
looking
shot.
cool.
I get it!
Do it.
This look easy.
Fitting. Level up.
I leveled up.
God, I need to hit square.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, that's a platform.
Platform. We made it.
Dead end. Nope. Dead. Level up. Ha ha! There we go. Jesus. Dead. There is a lot of personas that I don't know that I've got here. Why do I have you? No idea. Where is... Definitely don't need you anymore. God, what a terrible fusion accident. Oh, look, capsule. Don't know what that is even. Probably will wake me up from sleep. Stamp! Bonk. Why have I got... Sorry, who have I got on right now? Does Kurama Tengu have growth? Kurama Tengu has growth. And Grimacala. Okay. Boop. Boop. Don't you dare do a jitters on me. Okay. So definitely have them now. Don't need you anymore. Arahabaki. I swear I've had that one before. But, oh well. Belmont 57? Hello there, thank you very much for a follow. Means a lot. I hope you are doing well. I will say, if you are hanging around, I've got a spoiler tag up for Persona 5, because we are rapidly approaching the end game. I might just be doing mementos right now, but yeah, just a heads up there. Oh man, again. Any treasure?
There's a chest. Joker, let's open it.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Damn it. Oh well, at least it's sellable. Jose, my pride, my joy, my boy.
Oh,
So you had to go to new stuff. Let's see what you got. Also, I got 420. Nice. Don't need those. I do want another chewing soul, and I will take that stamina kit. I've got 10 stamps, so change cognition, experience, and some more items. Excellent. Oh, who did I get? Wait, who's Arahabaki? Oh, yes, that's right. One of the first ones I got in Alchemist Palace.
It's almost the release date for the new study guides.
I always check for the newest editions as well.
Oh, you two. Those wacky kids planning for college. Stamp. Gimme, 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 gimme. Bonk. Also, I've seen the name of this area now, and for some reason I thought it said Adachi for some reason. Which, if you haven't played Persona 4, there's a reason why I was panicking about that.
Around somewhere this dark. I'm so glad that Mona can turn into a car.
For you, Panther, I'll go anywhere, anytime.
Simp. Bonk. Did we get everything else? Just that one area. It's fine. Rest area. Oh, this looks like a place where we can take a break. Excellent. Get my stamp. Joe, if you are still around, I kind of hate that your last message is still there.
I'll send you the results.
It's funny, but... Okay, shares your trust. Find the bird. Oh, one of my favorites. File. Boop. Keep going. I need to keep focusing on that. Got you. Finally got you. Don't need you. You've done your bit. You can piss off now.
My push-up count's been getting higher and higher.
Joker can do a bunch too. Who's stronger?
Gee, I wonder. But you're also talking to someone who has a issue with their legs, so, you know, maybe don't be a piece of shit, hmm? Oh shit, hello.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
What are you weak to?
It's not gonna work. Aggravating for such a weak enemy.
Psychic. Psydyne. Do I not have Ma? Nope, don't look like it. Okay. Give me a teddy bear.
Ravage them!
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
You're mine.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Kill him, kill him, kill him. Yep.
This look easy.
Nice.
Okay. That's all.
Okay.
Form stamp. Bonk. Is it here? If I'm right, that area just now was the midpoint. We're halfway there, guys. Let's plow through the rest. You're pretty good at navigating. Sure is nice to have reliable info. Why are you looking at me? Don't stop that again. I'm not strong enough. I will actively kick one of you out of this party if it starts again.
Joker, there's a chest.
Treasure. Bip, bip. Wait, yep. This way, because that's probably a...
When
Oh,
was the release date of that gardening magazine's next issue?
What kind of things are written in gardening magazines?
that is a good question. Probably talks about what's good to plant at this time of year.
A new move.
Gun boost. You know, I'm kind of my gun girl. Tetrakan, Makarakan. I kind of want you to have both. And I do want you to have Amline to drop. Tentarafu? Sure. Since she's only got the one bullet. And it's the one that makes the boomies.
We can go further.
One bit. I want to get the stamp now while we're here. So then instead of having to go all the way back, we can just hop down.
That flappy part of Joker's coat is so cool.
It looks hard to move in, but Joker seems to do it with ease.
It's almost like I'm a character in a video game or something. And it's all just cosmetics. But at least I didn't have to pay for these, so, you know. Small miracles. Get rid of you. I do not remember getting you. $31. $30. Yep. Yep. Damn it. Be gone, fart. Stamp, and this is weight check. Bonk. Lower area. Hey. Jose, Jose.
This is what I saw.
Anything besides Jose? Yes, 2 stamps and a Cheshire. Have that. Thank you, level up. Treasure first. Ooh, it's locked.
Oh!
Be something other than a model gun. Just not a model gun, that's all I want. Sure. Don't know what that is, but sure.
Oh, mister!
Hey, buddy. Can I get more experience? No. Save that for now then. Trade items. I'm good. Now then. Oh wait, I only need 2 more stamps for it, so I get both of them, head back, be done. Good.
School is always full of rumors.
It's the
About
same as
us.
the internet then. The Phantom Thieves will take over conversations everywhere.
Mostly about us being murderers. It's not fun. Bonk for second.
We made it to the
Super bonk. Let's head back to Jose. Hey, bud.
Hi.
More experience, please. And thank you. And down we go. Rest area, nice. A waiting room. Ah, how fortuitous for it to appear, just as I wished for respite. Fox, why? Just why? Bonk. Don't know why I'm getting sent to horny jail for stamps, but whatever. Oh, where are we right now? We're getting close to the end, no doubt about it. We've got to keep going, just a little longer.
This area's chock full of strong enemies. If you're gonna go exploring, don't do anything stupid.
Time for fun. Let's make sure I've got Zalgon again on. And let's go smack some bitches. Hello?
Treasure chest.
And, there we go. Bonk! Now that I really don't know what I'm being sent to horny jail for.
Fine skill, isn't it?
Samaricom. Okay, let's see. What do I not need? Kogon. Increases chance of being inflicted with ailments. Get sick. I want to take care of my boyfriend. Maybe it'll make him stop being so... I don't know. I want to stop taking control of my life.
They can take a hit for...
Boop. God, also, I should have let that conversation play out. Also, level up. Shares the trust. Gimme. God, more syllables. More syllables.
The platform.
Not done. Wait, hang on. Boop, boop, boop.
Working as a detective and working as thieves under cover of school life. We're not that different.
There are many ways to live. It's best to have some.
Also, shut up.
New move? You did it!
Why is it just the same enemy over and over?
A chest! Talk
Shares your chests! And more Grimmacalas. Level ups.
I leveled up.
I must be overpowered at this point. Cloves. Locked.
Oh.
Picky, picky. Homunculus. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, that's real good. That's real good. And Brainwash Vial, which I cannot for. Are we done? We are done. Sense our target somewhere in this area. Let's scour the floor for them. Nice. Kind of forgot about that. Dead end. Dead. Level up. Oop, and skill.
This new skill suits me.
Secunda. Don't care. Let's get rid of both of these. Big. Legion again, god damn it. Right, where's my target? In we go.
Then
I forget who this is. Is this? No, this must be Shinya's mum. Shadow spotted. Is she that gamer Shinya's mother? She looks like she would bite us if we even tried to speak with her. I heard she's the definition of a helicopter parent. She's really selfish too. We gotta do something about this. Kids really look up to their parents, you know? Well, debatable.
right.
Let's go, guys. Nah. You can't survive in this cold, harsh world if you're too soft. No one will help a single mother. Everyone just looks at me coldly. Everyone is my enemy. I have to fight them. I have to smash them before they can smash me. Pass. Stop playing the victim. You're making your son suffer. What do you know? You don't know me. We have to be strong. We don't have a safety net to catch us if we fall. I'm just fighting for my own happiness. I don't want others to mock us anymore. Good boy. Not what I was expecting. Anyone who tries to get in my way should die.
It's time.
Okay, let's see. Punch.
You're mine.
Bonk. Oh, shit. That did nothing, basically.
Fox has fallen asleep. Zona, wake up. You're defenseless. Panther's asleep. If she takes a hit now, it'll hurt.
Psychic.
There.
Nope. Nice one.
Might sting.
Boop.
Much thanks.
Persona.
Damn it.
I am thou.
Nice. Definitely not. Fire! Nice.
Amazing, Panther.
Okay, we got this one.
Beat him up.
Let's go.
Where's Seth? There he is.
Go down.
Ooh, Joker.
Let's
You're
go.
looking cool. Beat him up.
Ow. Ha ha. Let's put the defense up and her attack down for a sec.
This is my other self. I feel it.
Yep.
Here I go. Speed up.
That'll do.
Persona. Ravage them.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. They're done for. Watch this.
Nice.
I'll use my persona.
And Meteorama.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Persona. I lend it.
Nice.
Here we go.
Ooh, who's it with?
Do us proud.
That'll do.
Follow my lead. For you.
I forgot.
I need it. How's that? Ha.
Oh my god, it does have arms here, but just teeny tiny.
Perfect. Did Mona just reveal his feelings about her?
We all know Mona's feelings about Arn, my girlfriend. Whew. Somehow that was the hardest one. Level ups. I lost. I'm going to get everything taken from me again. Society sees me as a loser. I've got no money. I've no reason to be proud of myself. What the hell am I supposed to do? You have your son. Shinya. I have Shinya. Yes, I realize that now. The greatest happiness was with me this whole time. Excuse me. I have to be a good mother for his sake. Bye. Ooh, Soma. Nice, 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 nice.
Hey.
I want to keep going because we might as well hit the bottom. Oh, we're here anyway. Boop. Okay,
We made it to the platform. What now?
How much else do we have to explore here? A lot. So, stamp. Boop. Heading down. Gotcha. Level up. Ooh.
New move? I better keep up.
Heck. Let's give it a Freydine. I don't think that's as necessary. And still not done.
I feel like curry all of a sudden. Anyone else?
You are not coming to LeBlanc.
Stop! Oh, you're gonna make me hungry.
I am not making curry after
Is
this.
that a rare one? Don't let it get away! They're in disarray! Beat 'em up!
Persona. You're mine.
Get him, Seth.
Woo,
Damn.
You're looking cool! All out attack!
Nice. Good shit. Level up.
All right.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
I think that's us. Yes. Down we go. Ah, I'm getting a different reading from the next area. I think that's the finish line. Finally, I'm tired of running. Just imagine what it's like for me. Kinda got your best goal. Ah, go. Thank you, game. Boop. Stamp. Bonk. Gotcha. 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 Level ups.
That looks so strong.
No, it doesn't. Have you seen my strongest persona on?
This place is kinda... yeah. Maybe there are ghosts around?
Your fears are getting the best of you. The shadows will take advantage of that.
Yeah, please don't. Are we done? No, not even close. Level up. Wee bonk.
Whoa, that is sweet.
Is it though? A Tetra break is. Maybe that is good. Oh well. Okay, that's a platform. It's this fake wall. Jazz chest.
That's a I love the feeling of wind on my face.
It's a stimulation you don't get to experience often.
You've got the windows up. No, whatever. Y'all confuse me. And we're done here. There it is. That wall. Let's check it out. Why? We know what's gonna happen. By which? Nothing! Okay. We are outie. Let's get some fusing done and get out of here.
Do you need something?
Pursue rehabilitation with
A
all
long
your
time.
body
Prepare
and
for the
soul.
unexpected. Begin searching.
Okay, I don't want to fuse that. I don't want to fuse that. 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 Stop using my good personas. Okay, let's have a. We'll have a look.
This is certainly a powerful persona.
That's a pretty strong one.
No.
I see. This is certainly a powerful
No.
persona.
That's a pretty strong one.
Oh, hi, Thanatos. Shit. Bugs and nah. Door of Hades. Heavy almighty damage to all foes. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, you know what? That sounds good. Just give me a second.
You're stopping?
Justine, this one's all you.
You wish to register it to the compendium?
Hang on. No, I can't.
Are
Okay.
you certain?
Okay.
There is an alarm in it. One of my favorite duties.
Get ready for this.
Right, it was Phantos. Yes,
I see.
yes.
This is certainly a powerful
I will
persona.
have to pick up the Zalgon again afterwards, because Blazing Hell is good. Let's do it.
You seek power beyond your limits.
That's not too... I came in here with less than 100,000 yen. Jesus Christ.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Wow. Okay, Undying Fury, no. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take Ironheart. Oh, Cyodyne is absolutely necessary. Samaricam couldn't hurt. Enduring Soul, nope. Let's go Ultimataru. God Hand? God Hand. And...
This
yes.
could bestow an extraordinary power. Be
Give it.
reborn.
I'm Thanatos. I'm born from thee, and with thee I shall walk this earth until its end. Right, what's getting... I don't want Cyodyne to be messed with, but fine. Okay, never mind. I'm okay with that. Right, Cursant. Absolutely happy to get rid of Abysmal Surge for that. One shot. One kill. Nah. Fortified Moxie. Increases critical rate during an ambush. Nah. And Enduring Soul. Yeah, sure. Nice. Right. Whose can I fuse you with for good times?
Choose wisely.
66 seems to be my best bet to form Quetzalcoatl.
Pretty strong one.
Which, Gyrodyne. That'd be nice. I'm not going to get it. I know I'm not going to get it, so it doesn't really matter, but... okay.
You wish to fuse an ally beyond your limits?
Why are you
Choose
more
which skills
expensive?
to inherit.
Wind Bloodline. Yeah, that'll do. Agedyne Kogon. Masai. Enduring Soul. And... Samaricam.
This could bestow an extraordinary power. Well, well.
And fucked up. It's always the second one. It is always the second one. I'm bored at this point. Where'd you become? Oh, Pavati. What level are you? More importantly, what do you learn? Level 56, okay. Not as good as it should be. But, it happened. Right, so... heading back in.
Do you need something?
Because I want all my good personas back. And I also really need something... I need to figure out what I need. Okay, so I've got fire, ice, and nuclear are fine. So that leaves me needing wind, thunder, psychic, light, and dark.
The inmate need you wish to perform an execution. Fusion.
Let's get rid of her first and foremost.
What path do you want?
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Looks pretty tough.
Nope. that's going to be fire
You
as
okay with
well.
this?
Nobunaga.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
I don't know, I'd say that's okay. No, hang on.
Done already?
First and foremost, let's have a think about A, what I've got, and B, what I need. I don't need you. Definitely don't need you. Don't need you. What I need most of all are Priestess and Justice. I also need Counselor, so Decarabia is staying. Let's get rid of everything. Fuck it. Start blank, and let's have a look. Oh, and I got rid of... Fuck. It's fine. Okay. Don't need. So I need Justice, Hermit, Hanged, Devil, Tower, Star, Counselor. Okay. You can do that. Nope, wrong one.
Finished for now.
Justine, you
Read here.
Show how many personas I have by level. Right, first of all,
This persona. You'll withdraw this persona,
You.
then accept this persona.
so you are my attacker. Or my physical, rather. Where's Seth? A for tower.
Is this what you want?
B, lightning. C, gun.
You'll withdraw this persona. This is your power.
Okay.
This
Thanatos.
persona?
Yes, because dark.
You'll withdraw this persona, then accept this persona.
Also psychic. So dark and psychic, that's fine.
This persona?
Nope.
This persona?
Jesus! I'm good. Oh, okay.
This persona?
Nope.
Is this what you want?
Nope.
Is this what you want?
Pilati, definitely not.
This persona?
Darius regular, fire, no. Tsukiyami pickle
This
roll.
persona?
Looks nice, also no. Bugs.
This persona?
No.
Is this what you want?
Light. Although Seth does have Kogan. I think. Doesn't Seth have Kogan?
Is this what you want?
Seth has Kogan, so that's thunder, light, and gun. So far I have... I can't see right now. Okay.
Time for some.
You wish to perform.
Now choose.
So far I have... Gabriel for reasons, I guess. Physical. Technically fire as well. Thunder, light, and gun. Darkness and psychic. What does that leave me with? Still need wind. And I think that's it. I think that is...
Finished for now.
Justine,
These are the paths you have walked.
Okay, let's have a look at... No!
This persona?
Done.
You'll withdraw this persona and accept this persona.
Then I need Arcanas. I need Priestess. Wait, do I? No, I need Empress.
This persona. You'll withdraw this persona. This is your power.
I need Justice.
Is this what you want? A fee is required. This is your power.
I need Hermit.
You'll withdraw this persona. This is your power.
Don't need Strength. I need Hanged.
You'll withdraw this This is your power.
Don't need Death. Do I need Temperance? I need Devil.
You'll withdraw this persona. This is your power.
I've got Tower. I need Star.
You'll withdraw this persona and accept this persona.
Don't need Moon. Don't need Sun. Don't need Judgment. Don't need Faith. Need Counselor.
A fee is required. This is your power.
Head
Are
back.
you finished?
What?
What do I need still? Yeah, I was right, Empress. Justice, Hermit, Hanged, Devil. Okay, so I've done Temperance, that's fine. Devil, Tower, Star, Counselor. That seems to be right. Okay. I think we're done then.
It is time, inmate.
Alright, let's head back.
What do you want to do?
I don't care about flowers. I care not. Ah, shit, I care about that. Yeah, come here. Cable, Jesus! Why are you tangled up? How did you get tangled up? Hmm. Fucking thing. Okay.
Ah, you're back.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do a save. Because that was fucking 3 hours. Or was it 2 hours? 2 hours. That's still long enough. Okay, first of all.
Hey!
What?
Yeah. I cannot see it, therefore it is not happening. There we go. Okie dokie, then I've got free time. Okay. Well, I need to get some book reading done. So good. Freezing up their game. Lovely. Thank you, Jesus. First, I want to head to Kichijoji. Do a sell.
Welcome.
Which will get me. Nice. What prizes can I get? Crimson Sphere, use all my special elements. There's all stats 1 for returns. Brr. Nah. I think we're done. Go back to the blanc. Can Kawakami make curry? Because if not, make coffee. Nope. Okay, make coffee then.
Hey! Yep.
Make sure you close up.
For That, then reading. Art of Automata. Or Automata. However you decide to say it in a moment. Both works. Coffee, 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 coffee. Today it wants me to read game secrets.
All right.
Lovely. And now I can cheat in a game where I'm kind of cheating. Wonderful. Now who?
Good morning.
I was working late yesterday, so I'm tired today.
Speaking of which,
I trust you haven't forgotten about the deadline. I'm going to give it everything I have for your sakes as well. You better. You've been stealing my fun. Mwah. Also, once Phantom Thieves finish this final job, I don't think I'll be seeing you private. No! Are we breaking up? Really? Don't get me wrong. It was time well spent. A part of me is sad to see it end. But once you've disbanded, everyone's going to be busy looking for the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns. Until that happens, though, let's continue to work together. Now then, how are we going? Was this just a fling to you? Oh, now I'm sad.
That's disappointing.
I've been a teacher for 20 years now, but this has been the craziest year of my career. There were those incidents in April, then the Phantom Thieves and the principal. Yes, as you young folk might say, the situation is indeed quite whack. Never say that again. Never make me say that again. Perhaps you're wondering why I use such hip terminology. No, stop. Now then, Amamiya-kun. The word whack was originally part of a code used by ancient thieves. Can you tell me in the meaning of the word whack in Thieves' Cant? A big whacking stick.
this is it.
Oh,
Correct. You know a lot about this, do you? I dare say you must be pretty... Stop. I'm joking, of course. Still, you must be quite diligent in your studies. Thieves of olden days might have worked in groups, but at the end of the day, they all expected to get their cut. If you wanted your part of a haul of the riches your group stole, you would demand your whack, you see. Stop. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Hey,
16 days left until we send the calling card. Alright, you're gonna give me that literally every time? Rooftop. Hey, Haru. We just need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of these plants until then. Do you need something in the meantime, Rin-kun? Okay, see you.
thank you. Hey,
In that case, I'd like to use this opportunity to bring my most recent harvest to Sakura-san. Maybe a good opportunity to bond with Haru. I'd like to stop by LeBlanc today. Could you join me? Of course.
I'm so glad.
Let's go see my surrogate father.
Hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with. So, this is what you grew?
Yes, I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see. To be honest, both the taste and appearance are the opposite of what I'd call market grade.
I see.
But it's impressive you managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
Really?
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kind of like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods.
Ugh, that can't be good.
Thank you very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Most vegetables have a bitterness to them, but also exude a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing.
Sun-bathed vegetables seem to fill me with energy. They may prove useful during palace forays.
I agree.
It's a shame.
I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves.
It's a shame they've only become of use to me so late in the fucking game.
This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
You don't have to do this.
But it's what I want to do.
Okay.
Oh, then, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today?
Absolutely.
It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves. Okay, I'll do my best from now on.
Harry seems a little more enthusiastic than before. Wunderbar. Or wunderbar, rather. God, it's going so slow now. Yep, 20th. The day is coming. The day of reckoning.
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate.
Don't know what you mean.
There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection?
No idea what you mean. None.
Tell me about this person.
No. We've done this too much. Cultivation allows you to grow vegetables with horror and a Shujin Academy rooftop. Nice.
All right.
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired.
It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Your feedback on the vegetables was a big help. Oh, if there are any vegetables you'd like in particular, just let me know. I certainly have plenty of seeds, so if you have a preference, I'll prioritize growing those first. Sounds good. I'm counting on you. Of course, I won't let you down. I may not be very good yet, but I'll contribute to a Phantom Thieves in my own way. Alright, I'm going home for the day. Bye.
Bye.
Ah, you're back.
Simple and clean. Next up. Well, if my boyfriend doesn't want to hang out too much more, then I'd better do it as much as possible.
Come join me if you wish.
Want to play billiards again? Even if I only have a little time, I'd like to spend it with you. Aww. Expect you've improved since last time. If you're confident, I'll play you using my right hand. With my knowledge, I think I can compete with Akechi's skills. Let's do it. I see you're determined. Let's see how you do.
Hey.
Billiards is such a fascinating game, don't you think? You can't strike the ball you're aiming you can't strike the ball you're aiming for. You have to be indirect but precise to land it in the pocket. That's why it's so fun. Precisely. The most interesting part is that it has so many parallels to the theoretical perfect crime.
Also,
you eliminate your target without... Ugh. I haven't had to do too much talking today, so I haven't stumbled over my words, but now it's going to come in droves. You eliminate your target without ever directly connecting yourself to it. I don't suppose that rings any bells? The psychotic breakdowns. That's right. Even the case of criminals' hearts are being changed too. Everything happened around us. Every little inconsequential event may simply be one ball striking another. Phrasing. But there's no guarantee that the ball can be precisely controlled. And despite the player's best intentions, the wall may strike many unrelated obstacles in its path. Even then, do you still intend to play this game? I've made up my mind. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Not bad.
Impressive. You win.
How about this?
That was quite a heated match. Shall we cool off for an evening breeze for a moment? I bet he is raging inside.
Very impressive.
Even if it was my self-imposed handicap, I'm impressed that you beat me. You've become quite skilled. Couldn't let myself lose. I see. So we even share that perspective, do we? You truly are fascinating. Remember when I said before that you and I are similar? We're both victims of unjust adults, and now we have the willpower and will and power to rise up against them. Yet I'm doing as a detective, and you're acting as a phantom thief. Our stances couldn't be more different. But we're teammates now, right? For now, yes. But even that united front will soon end, and after that, everything will return to the way it was, no? Why not join me instead? All you'd have to do is abandon the teammates you have now. Akechi's eyes are deadly serious. I need to give him a real answer.
How about this?
I mean, maybe. I hate that this is the right answer as well. And I'll think about it. Oh, so you think about it at least. But I'd advise you don't say these things without their due consideration. You shouldn't make promises that you can't keep anyway. That said, as long as we're working together, you'll have my strength.
Leave it to me.
Rest assured, I'll do my part. You'll find me very useful indeed. I don't know why it's telling me to make that last choice. It's weird.
All right.
Akechi gets the fan. Ah, that reminds me. I did say that if you ever beat me using my right hand, I would face you with all my ability. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Good night, then.
Don't like the way you said that. Hey, it's me. Is it alright if we chat for a bit longer? Because we've already done so much talking this evening. Jesus Christ. You never cease to amaze me. It wasn't against my dominant hand, of course, but I still can't believe you beat me. Your competitive spirit definitely deserves praise. You really were terrible at... Thanks. But you caught up to me in no time. I have to ask, why do you get so competitive against me? Do I? I mean, we're rivals, aren't we? Yes, that's right. Neither of us can afford to lose because we fight in the service of our principles. That's precisely why I cannot allow you to change. As you are now, as you think now, I cannot allow you to win over me. Well, perhaps that's a bit much. I'll let you go for now. Good night. Oh, now what? Humpstov. No. Just a flat out no. Oh dear. We're still going down. How? Why?
Hey.
Why does it suck and hurt so much? Okay, 15 days. Yes, I know. Right, where is Haru? Don't tell me. No? But what are we doing today? Any plans to meet up? I'm at school today. Let me know if something comes up. She is at school. I head there. Weird. Yep, she still has... Rankin? What an angle! What an angle! Oh, God. What seems to be the matter? Do you need something from the roof? Please take me there. I'm authorized to use the back entrance to the school. Come on, we can go in that way. Villa. First things first. No, hang on. Call that.
Good day. Yeah.
Ah, shit. Hang on, I need to save first.
I should write something.
Just in case. Like, 11, 2, 3. No, 2, 3. Where? Okay, I just want to see if vegetable stuff locks her off for a while. Because if it does, that's bad. Let's get a moonlight carrot. That sounds nice. We have to be careful not to damage her roots. I hope this grows up healthy. The moonlight carrot is doing well. It should be ready to harvest on the 7th. Hope you're looking forward to it. Awesome, we can still do it. Aim to see you.
Thank you.
My apologies. I'm quite busy taking care of the planters. It takes some time for someone as clumsy as me. Awesome.
Thank you.
Wow, Rankin, you're quite skilled. The soil here would be so healthy if you were here more often. Noted. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our workers at the Phantom Thieves. It started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Dirty hands. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. Are you starting a farm? You're so funny, Rankin. You don't actually need a farm for coffee beans. You can grow them in the garden, just like normal vegetables. Though, the plot I'm using at my father's villa is large enough to turn into a farm if I so desired. Ooh, blimey. Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavour. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. I still can't drink coffee. Pardon me. I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten truly unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father's passed. Ew, yikes. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with my asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. He sounds suspicious. Very suspicious. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend that I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune. But I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least, it's possible. This is far too complex for me. From one stream to another. Hello! Hello, Kairu! Kairu. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. How you going? How you doing, even? This is what happens when I don't have to do a reading for a long time, and then it's all just clumped together. And none of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes.
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, and don't worry. I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times. Doing good? Good, good, good. We're planting carrots. Did you complete the dungeon? No, we finished the dungeon. Tried to send a calling card. And fucking Akechi overruled me again and said we should wait.
All right.
I ain't mad. I'm going to stay here a while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the phantom thieves.
Goodbye.
Trust me when I said he got a paddling. Speaking out against me. That's a paddling. Oh, sorry. I wanted to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like the most, Rinkun? I might as well grow things that everyone likes eating. Jewel melon. That sounds lovely. I'm not sure I have seedlings for that. Sounds a little too big for a planter too. But it might be worth growing. A melon just looks so gorgeous. Maybe I'll try growing some in my garden. Thanks for sharing your preferences. I'll try my best to grow them. I hope you'll be able to keep... Yeah, I hope you'll be able to keep helping me. Good night for now. And we started hanging out with Haru, so that's a good. Okay, what are we talking about now? I heard about another breakdown. This time it's a company exec. Again? Ever since Okuma, there have been so many. The Phantom Thieves are going way too far. Did they find a calling card? I don't think so. Are they getting carried away by the popularity? Have you seen the poll? Are the police going to do anything about this?
Ah, you're back.
What do you think? Right, who are we hanging out with this evening? Mishima, who is now not a psychopath, so I'm a little more okay about it. Hey, buddy. Don't worry. I didn't say a word about you guys to those dumb cops. So you did the request I asked of you. Police will do jack shit. Hell yeah, they will. Oh, I'm Amir. I was hoping we could talk today about Akiyama-kun. Are you free right now? I certainly am. You did miss a big old session in Meme and Toast. We took out a good few requests and got to the bottom of the latest area. So, you remember those guys who beat up Akiyama-kun? Well, it turns out they were really dangerous. I looked them up and found some seriously scary info. Apparently they're part of a gang that's involved in extortion stuff like this all the time. Ugh. I wish I had known that going in. One slip of a tongue in that act I pulled and I would have been dead. Yep, dead as a doornail. Come on, you don't have to go that far with it. Yes, I do. No way, it'll never work. Honestly though, you're amazing. You weren't afraid in the slightest. It's because I have faced literal demons. Demons, Mishima. Maybe it's only natural after all the nightmares you've been through. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Yo, Mishima.
Hey.
Hi there. Whoa, is it? It really is Mishima. Dude, right? Nobody else could be this boring. Hey, you figured out what you're going to do after high school?
It's just...
Not yet. Hell, I'm 32 and I haven't almost 32 and I haven't even decided what I'm doing with my life other than apparently play Persona 5 for the rest of eternity. But that's what it feels like. How about the military? Nobody'd ever notice a serial like you, Steph. Jesus. Rude. Haha, too true. I bet you could sneak in anyway, huh? You'd be Japan's ultimate weapon. Shut up. Akiyama-kun. Huh? Something wrong? Not exactly. Come on, let's just forget him. It's no fun meshing with Mishima. God damn it. Messing with Mishima anymore. What do you mean no fun? You're always the one screwing with him the most. I don't know. Guess I got tired of it. Hey, about before. I've been thinking, well, I should probably thank you. Are we wearing mesh now? Once or twice. Huh? Something happened with you two? You know, you have been acting weird lately, Akiyama. Don't think I haven't noticed all them bruises you've got.
No.
Before? I don't really know what you're talking about. Mishima. My bad. I guess it was someone else. You've changed, though. Huh? Yo, Glasses. I always see you two together. You been coaching him? Kinda. Heh, that's so. I'm kinda jealous. Anyways, see ya. Wait, Akiyama. Looks like Akiyama-kun's gonna be just fine. He's a pretty strong-willed guy. And I really have changed, huh? Do you think maybe now I'm starting to be like the Phantom Thieves? I'm gonna work even harder now to make sure I live up to your legacy. Please don't. You're not like the Phantom Thieves still. You're still kind of... We'll get there.
Alright.
It's okay, sweetie. We'll get there. You know, I always used to think I couldn't amount to anything. But I somehow managed to step up and help Akiyama-kun with those thugs. Made me realise there really are things I can do to save people. That's why I started writing a documentary on the Phantom Thieves. Documentary. The research I did on that gang Akiyama was wrapped up in was actually what pushed me to do it. And I'm basically putting together a log of all your activities from a fan site. That's... You know what? I can't wait to watch it. That's some serious pressure, but I'll show you what I can do. I mean, I won a composition contest back in 5th grade, so this shouldn't be any more difficult, right? Have you written a script before?
Right.
At any rate, we should celebrate today. My treat. Screw with fountain drinks, let's go straight for a fancy fruit juice. It's 3 times the price, so it's got to be 3 times better. How about parfait? No, steak. Definitely steak. But I only have so much money. If you want to order anything else, it'll have to come out of your own pocket, okay? But I thought you were treating me. Anyway, let's party until we have to catch the last train. Woo!
See you later.
That's incredibly embarrassing, Mishima. Steak is expensive. I don't care. That's what I want. Woo! What is up? You still rocking into a night, Amamiya-chan? Are you drunk? Sorry. I don't know the right thing to say after coming home from a party. But that was so fun, right? I've never stayed that late at a diner before. You think it's the power of that fancy fruit juice? I mean, I'm slurring a lot tonight, apparently. I mean, it did cost 3 times the usual price. You are drunk. Okay, I'll stop joking around. I think I'm really just happy to hear that one comment from Akiyama-kun. You heard what he said about me, but do you really think some part of me's changed? I mean, I did steal your heart, so kinda. Seems like you're the one that's drunk. Rude. I ain't drunk. Me. Your hair? Oh, you noticed. Yeah, I've been kind of doing something different with it, and... okay, really, that's all my hair? Though, I'm kind of surprised you actually noticed. That documentary I mentioned... I did it again. Documentary. Starting today, I'm going to start writing it seriously. I have never drank alcohol in my life. Fair dues to ya. I started drinking when I was about 21? Something like that. Stress was really getting to me in university, and then I found out that drinks can be nice. So, yeah, once in a while. It's our promise. Our vow between men, okay? See you. Well, I mean, kind of a man, but... Down it goes. Stop going down. Whomst.
My.
Good morning, Rinkun. Mona-chan. The Phantom Thieves are all over the newspapers and television. We're outlaws now. We're at a point we can send a calling card, but it makes me anxious to sit around and wait. How about you, Rinkun? It makes me so antsy. Hate it.
Yes.
So we're the same. Pauses like these make me think about a lot of things, even more so since we can't afford to fail. So we're sending a card on the 18th. It's a ways away, but I'd like to spend these days wisely. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
This country is getting dangerous, and peace had been our only redeeming feature. The Phantom Thief should target somewhere bigger, more global, not this tiny island country. Like, I don't know, the casino city of Las Vegas or something. Of course. It was like a dream when I went there. I might not look at it, but I'm good at card games. On motorcycles? The 4 suits of cards all symbolize something. By the way, Mr. Amamiya, look at this.
How about you?
Clubs is a club, diamonds is a gem, so what does the spade represent? A gun!
This is it.
Excellent.
The spade is a sword, almost looks like one if you squint, right? And the heart is the Holy Grail. The heart was originally drawn as a cup. Oh yeah, that's right. They say the suits also represent classes of people. The rulers of the Holy Grail are clergymen. However, there are cards that belong to no class. In other words, they have no suit. These suits have no class. Whee! Upgrading stats that are already at the top. We don't care.
Hey.
14 days left until we send a calling card. You're literally going to do that every day, aren't you? Let's see. Shinya. Can you meet today? Something crazy happened. I want to tell you about it in person. Let's go.
Hey.
They really did it. The Phantom Thieves did it. My mom really did have a change of heart. When I got home, my mom cooked dinner. She made my favorite, hamburger steak. Then she admitted that she was wrong and apologized to me for getting so mad about everything. She broke down crying and told me she'll be a better mother from now on. Excuse me. I am glad to hear that. Yeah. It's all thanks to the Phantom Thieves. And you, Amamiya-san.
Actually...
I guess winning and losing doesn't matter when it comes to just being happy. Well, isn't it true? The reason my mom was able to change is that she lost to the Phantom Thieves. Losing wasn't the end at all. It brought my real mom back. Man, I'm so happy right now. Am I weird for feeling happy about losing? I mean, all I cared about before was winning. Means you've matured.
Huh?
Really? Well, you might be right. Looking back at how obsessed I was with winning, I could see I was just acting like a kid. You are a kid. You're like 12. I want to get stronger. Strong enough so that I can protect my mom. I realized something from you and the Phantom Thieves. Instead of destroying others, protecting and saving people is what makes a person strong. You listened to my problems and even confronted my mom for me. I guess that was pretty cool of you. Aww. Stubby. But I didn't get anything for it.
All
so
right.
what's that point?
Hey.
By the way, do you remember Takakuma, the pro who beat me? I heard more rumors he uses illegal armor. I wonder why he's cheating. He wants to win at all costs. Because he's a loser.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I kind of understand how he feels. I might have cheated too if I had known how. But I don't feel like that anymore. Okay, I'm gonna head home. Hey, Amamiya-san, are the Phantom Thieves... Never mind. Bye! And then he just stood there, staring at me. Forever.
Later.
Oh, there he goes. Right. Phone call. Hey, Amamiya-san, you gotta hear this. My mom and I have been eating meals together every day now. She is really a good cook. You mentioned this. You did a great job too? What, me? Nah, all I did was hand over a calling card. Oh yeah, could I give you a message to pass along to the Phantom Thieves? Tell them, thanks for changing my mom's heart. I'll become strong enough that I can protect her myself. Okay? Oh, Mom's calling for me, so I'm gonna go. See you later. Mom, what's for dinner? Beef casserole. That's what you get from now on. Nothing but beef casserole. Shinjuku. To the crossroads.
Oh, honey.
I know, Lala-chan, but you love me coming here. Hey, Oya.
Hey!
Oh, there you are. So, you won't believe how weird the chief's been acting. Sit down, I'll give you the details. Let's do it.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back.
What she said. Except we're still right here. So, the chief reduced my quota, and he even apologized to me. He said he's been concerned for my health, which is actually kind of creepy now that I think about it. Anyway, that's not all. He said he's letting me reopen my investigation into what happened to Ko. He told me he wants me to do everything I can to pursue the truth. I think he was serious. I wonder what happened to make him change so suddenly. He reflected on his actions? Yeah, that's it. What? Just out of the blue? The whole thing's too convenient. Seems a little fishy, you know? I mean, you asked me for the chief's name the other day, right? Did I? I can't remember that. Why are you giving him such a hard time? Aren't you going to tell him the other good news? I know where Ko is. That was part of the chief's apology to me. Apparently he did some investigating of his own. So he followed up on my journalist friend's source, and it turns out she really is alive after all. Thank God. This is incredible news. So, where is she? A mental hospital. Oh. That explains why she hasn't been able to contact me this whole time. I really want to go see her, but to be honest, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to know the truth. Not just about Ko's current state, but about what happened to her that night too. I'll go with you. Huh? Excuse me. That's really considerate of you, but the hospital she's in is far out in the countryside. But, thank you. You give me the courage I need to do this. I'm going to see her. No matter what happens, I need to see this through to the end. Otherwise, it wouldn't be Ichiko Oya, journalist extraordinaire. And I fucked up the name. God damn it. I'm really glad I talked to you about this. Never would have made up my mind without your help. You know, you're way more than just some high school kid. You're almost like my guidance counselor. Okay, pay me. Look at them nipples on that card. Oh, by the way, everything with the chief worked out okay, but the higher-ups are still keeping an eye on me. So I'll need you to keep the juicy tidbits coming. I can't stop writing about the Phantom Thieves now. Alright, let's see what you have for me today. The Phantom Thieves are wanted for a crime they didn't commit. That sounds good, right? I enthralled Oya with my stories about the Phantom Thieves. A good enthralling never hurt anyone.
Well then.
Yeah. Hey, you good to talk? Thanks for pushing me to go see Ko. I'm a journalist. From now on, I'm always going to chase the truth. Good luck. Thanks. You really are a weird kid, you know that? Whenever I talk to you, I get this heightened sense of duty for some reason. I'll come back with some awesome stories, so let's meet up again. Okay, I'm gonna hang up. Gotta pack for my big trip. See ya. Train. What am I reading today? Products. Where is it? There it is. Whee! What can I do now?
All right.
I can now use third eye while playing dance. Why couldn't I get this before? Fucking... That would have made everything so much easier. Whatever. It's not like I'm mad. I'm super mad.
Well,
Oh,
shall
is
we
this...
begin?
Well,
Yep. Now, what are we reading? Heroic Revelations. Couldn't finish it, but got a good way through. Now what are we doing? More Haru. Oh. After this. Hey, why don't we try asking Futaba-chan to look into the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns? That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? I suppose Futaba's ability to process information is truly world class after all. Damn, you're smart, Haru. I already tried. Did you find anything? I know so much now. It's hard to make heads or tails of it. Suspicious people appear, then they disappear. It's been that over and over again. So they are manipulating information to keep anyone from finding the truth. Well, there's one thing for sure I do know. Whoever we're going against now is more dangerous than we could possibly imagine. Good. Just what I wanted to hear.
Hey,
Thanks, Morgana. I can count. Rooftop. Hi, Haru. Let's hang.
thank you.
The vegetables and the planters are doing well. I could show them to you if you'd like. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Do. Soil is quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting. Do I have to crouch like this? That looks really uncomfortable.
To be honest,
You know, I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much I kept them long past the original request. Excuse me. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I raise these plants in complete secret. I don't think it's so much secret when people know you moved them up here. But, Renkun, I'm worried what the school might do if they found out about this. You'll be okay. I promise. You're so dependable. In that case, we could be partners in crime. Sounds good. Honestly, Renkun, I really enjoy the time we spend together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh god. Oh no. I'm already handling two partners. I can't handle you as well, Haru. Oh, sorry. I meant my fiancé. That reminds me, though. I wanted to ask your advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us, around the winter of my second year in high school. So, last year. I was told that we were meeting his friend for a dinner, but then he said that friend wanted to be my fiancé. When did I get another one? Akechi! Duh! I'm teasing. It was surprising, but I suppose I had always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. Oh, but no relationship. Don't give me that face. I'ma kiss Akechi as much as I want. No relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he's grown far worse. Recently he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. Can't even stand to look at him though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer? I don't want to go with you. Right, I suppose it would be best to simply be clear about it. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. So, any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. To tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiancé. But he refuses to listen to a single word I say. Oh, good. He sounds like a wonderful person. Not that we didn't know this already. Apparently he's even been telling the employees at Akumura Foods about the contract he made with my father. How the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that... Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favourable for my fiancé. After all, he is now engaged to a majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something more. Something like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
I'm not so sure.
Have you ever experienced that? Why is not yet the answer? Too many times to count. I mean... It's a high school fling and stuff right now. I mean, who knows what happens in the future? Not me. I guess we're both in the same position then. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this. I hope you do, Haru. Follow-up time, yay!
Alright.
She can make things go boom. Oh, it's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here a bit longer.
Goodbye.
And then phone call, because of course. Yep. Sorry for the sudden call. You remember we talked about my fiancé? He won't stop asking me to spend the weekend with him. My excuse was that my friend was calling me, so here I am, away from him. Smart response. I've never done anything like that before. My heart was pounding. He's been getting more and more persistent. At this rate, I don't know how long I can play along. But hearing your voice calmed me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go for now. See you later.
Ah, you're back.
And now... that boyfriend I was mentioning, we get to go see him. I wonder what sexy things will happen this time.
Hey.
Do you have some time? I want to talk to you about something. It'd be best if we went somewhere where there aren't many people around. How about, let's say, Mementos? Nobody can get in our way there. Akechi. I feel like my bond with Akechi is about to get stronger, but... He wants the two of you to go to Mementos alone? Well, you guys are strong enough. You should be fine, but be ready for anything, I guess. Let's get going.
Thank you.
Then let's head to Shibuya. Akechi wants to go with you alone. Wants to go with you, right? Then I'll be waiting outside. Be careful.
Well, this place should do nicely.
That's a interesting tone of voice you have there, Akechi. What did you want to discuss? Because this place isn't very sexy.
This. Remember what I told you?
Oh!
If you ever won against me using my right hand, I'd take you on with everything I've got.
I see. I thought you meant in pool.
That wasn't enough to satisfy me. It's your own fault, though. Your insight allowing you to determine my dominant hand, your quick wit, and most of all, how fast you've grown.
This is about all the spanking, isn't it? I didn't... If you weren't into it, you should have used the safe word. That's why we have safe words.
You've exceeded my expectations in every way. Thus, I've built up this urge to duel you without holding anything back.
Is this sexy? I feel like this isn't sexy. Alright.
Thank you for indulging my selfish request. No need for pleasantries at this point, correct? Let's go!
No. That is the boss music?
You won't be able to defeat me unless you actually fight with lethal intent. Now, show me your true skills.
Baby, sweetie, can't we talk this out?
Let's go.
I guess not. Okay. Using God Hand is really not a good idea. That'll do. It's Door of Hades.
Let us end it. Go, Robin Hood! How about this?
Rude. Okay. You want to play like this?
Persona!
I don't know his weakness. I don't remember his weakness.
Persona!
Let's try Psychic.
You're mine.
It's not Psychic, but that did a good amount.
How fascinating. Can you take this?
Ow.
Persona! Gabriel!
Oh, that's a fort.
Ravage them! Try hard.
Oh.
Can you take this?
Well then. Let's, oh, all allies. Not that. Definitely not that. Do I not just have regular beads? Shit.
Let's see.
Okay, this should do. This... That's enough.
Can you take this? So you're fast?
Nice.
Come.
Okay,
Thanatos.
he seems to already be using darkness, so let's go with that. Fuck it.
Go down.
How's this do? Better.
Persona.
Oh, now he uses it. Motherfucker. You know
Let's
what?
go. Ravage them. Try hard.
No, fuck.
Can you take this? So you're fast?
Okay, I can't do that again. Fuck it.
There. What? It's time. There.
Punch him in the face! Thank you.
This was not expected.
There you go, KU. I beat up my boyfriend. Are you happy now? Are you happy now?
No wonder you're the leader of the Phantom Thieves. You've caught up to me on this front already, too.
What do I say here? What do I say here? What do I say here? Very. Fuck you. Oh, dear. Do you want to keep going?
I'd better not. If we went any further, we'd both go beyond the point of no return, wouldn't we? In all honesty, I'd love to see just how far we can go. But we have an important mission coming up. Until that's finished, you're a vital ally to me.
I say. Oh. Moving on.
We're done here. Let's go.
Okay, that did get slightly sexy. But just only slightly. Oh yes, calm, relaxing music after that.
Once again, I've learned something new about you today. As allies fighting alongside one another, your strength is truly reassuring. In all honesty, it's to the point that I'd be relying on you in a pinch.
Feelings mutual.
You truly are well composed. I'm sorry I asked you to indulge me, but I do feel a bit better now.
Aww. We was in Spanking. Now stop. Now stop.
All right.
I'm a terrible person and I'm aware.
By the way, about that duel. If we had fought to the end, do you see yourself winning?
You definitely wouldn't lose.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I hate you.
What? But...
Your deft handling of your unfortunate circumstances, your uniqueness, your ability to surpass me, all these irritate me. You're the one person I refuse to lose to.
Then what was all the... Well, you faking it. That's all I need to know.
Without a doubt. Even I was unaware that it was this severe. I'll let you have this win today. But next time I will be victorious. Let this be my proof.
Oh. This is one of the gloves Akechi usually wears.
There's a tradition in the West to throw one's glove at their opponent when demanding a duel. Should the opponent accept the glove, the duel is also accepted.
I'm gonna masturbate into it.
Make certain that you never forget, I am the one who will defeat you.
I think I pressed the wrong thing anyway.
Look at the time.
I'll have to go back. That's fine.
Let's call it a day, for now.
I'll do that in my off time. This is what I get for making jokes. Oh. Shit. I've even done a real bad thing anyway. God, son of a bitch.
Hey. Well then.
Well, how far back was the last save? The third. Okay, yeah, never mind. I'll do it off stream. It's fine. So it does depend on... Nope, I've well and truly buggered it. Never mind, we're loading. So I'm gonna have to do that fight all over again. Ugh, fuck. I have to do a lot all over again. Ugh. Fine. Fine. Right, because I messed up the guide. And that's a bad. I'll just fast forward for everything. It's fine.
Thank you.
There was very little...
Thank you.
Again, it's fine. I got nothing I can say. I fucked up the guy twice in a row, and it's just like, no. Once is fine. I can go back and do that. Twice, and like missing out entirely on something. Yeah, that's a no. So yeah. Alright, just quickly zip through again. And it's fine. Besides, you get to see me beat up Akechi again. What's wrong with that? Oh dear.
You're back.
Okay. I'm more mad with myself than anything else. I made a goddamn dumb joke. And I paid the price for it. Alright. Was the joke at least funny? Can you tell me that? Do 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 do. Again, at least it's mostly, in fact, it is just chatty bits I missed. And, oh, I fucked up rather. No, wait, no, I mean, it's chatty bits that I have to redo rather. And the fight, but that's fine. Although that also gives me a thought.
Hey.
Hey, Akechi-kun. Weak darkness noted. No, no reason why. Right. Shinya. You're even gonna get to see me exploit his weakness this time. Literally, I remember when I was playing through Royal for the first time and I was doing all the scenes that I'd seen before. Basically, this is what I was doing. I mean, it gets me through the game faster, so... Alright, you did a great job too.
You're back.
To see... Oh, yeah...
Oh, hi.
Wait, hang on. Do I need to buy things? No, we're good.
Hey! Hon. I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back.
And then we proceed to sit in the front.
All right.
Almost there now. Just gotta do a couple reads. Gotta speak with Haru, and then is Akechi time. Which should be a show. We're gonna make Akechi time.
Hmm? All right.
Read relations. Skippity, skippity, skippity. Anytime now. Text conversation, blah, 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 blah. Trust me, I hate it when I do this as well, but I just want to make sure I'm not fucking anything up, because that is very easy to do. Say hi to Haru.
Thank you.
Ooh, fast forward. 3, 1, 2.
All right.
Phone combo 1. Ooh, good times. Okay, we've caught up. Now just need to fight Akechi again.
Ah, you're back.
Where? Has he messaged me? I'll make it easy. Nope. Okay.
I'll just add this.
Make sure I save so that I don't fuck it up. And if I do, I could just come back here.
Hey.
Go, 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 go.
Thank you.
I bet we're gonna get through this. And Robin Hood's not gonna be weak to darkness this time. You watch. Because it hates me.
You won't?
It's time. You're mine.
Yep, do it.
Go, Robin Hood!
Fuck you, game. That's not fucking fair.
Let's go. Go down.
Oh, not bad. Not Persona!
Oh, I'm
you're
so
back?
pissed. So pissed.
There.
Persona!
Persona!
Huh. Akechi, you're kind of weak. That is literally all it took. There, I even said a thing. This is my gift. Alright. Definitely Don't lose. Really hate losing, don't you? Jerk off into the glove. I accept.
Make certain that you never forget. I am the one who will defeat you. Look at the time. Let's call it a day. For now.
I'm sure that's not foreboding in the slightest. Nice guide. Thank you for telling me that I should hang out with Haru. I'm glad I could come here to return last year's Kumade? Kumade? The fuck is that? I'll look it up later. Thank you for helping me out, and sorry. It was fun. I think. Whatever it is. Oh, I'm glad to hear. This festival is really bustling with people, huh? It's nice. Anyway, wasn't the Kumade heavy? Father always bought huge, elaborate ones for good fortune. They even reported it on TV. We can't get a new one for this year, though. I'm thinking of buying one for the Phantom Thieves instead. If we set that up at a hideout, I feel like something good will happen. Man, my intuition is on point today. Oh, hey, Oya. Something drew me to this festival. Little did I know I'd run into the former CEO's daughter tangled in a case. And with that Prince Boring I've seen so many times before, no less. Thank you. I think this means we need an interview. But leave Haru alone? Oh, how chivalrous. Is she your girlfriend? Are you an acquaintance of his? Or what's this about an interview? I've interviewed him before. I would have thought a high-class lady like yourself would be out of his league. She's my senpai in school. I see. Well, it seems I'm intruding, so I'll get out of your way, Thank you. I can't pin you down. Oh yeah, I really can't. Be wary of the mass media, especially when it comes to men. Oh, okay. There's nothing to fear.
I see.
I sure hope so. That was an interesting acquaintance. So she cooperated with you too. Maybe I should have asked her to take a photo of us as a memento. Well, let's regroup and buy that Kumade. I am probably butchering that. This one is a bit different, but at least it's cute. Well then, please put this up in the hideout. I swear to God, if it's just like the little cat that goes... I mean, there's only one way to find out, but...
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
Let's go already. It is, in fact... Oh, hi, Teddy. Huh. Weird. Chuck a fans up. Jack Frost doll.
Hey!
Oh, that's cute. And Burger Kun doll. Is that also going? Yep.
Oh yeah.
It Teddy. The annoying but somehow less annoying partner, even with all the bear puns. So many bear puns. Time for your favorite daddy. This bear, shut up. I will slap you. I'm gonna shop first.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell all my shit.
You should be grateful.
I should, and yet I'm not.
Come again.
And then chatty. What's up? Can't reach me, so ha. Where's the timeout button? How's that for a slap? Got a call from Suda. I want to tell you the details. You got some time? What are you going to do? You going to hang out with Eli? Let's hang.
Good.
Yeah. Boop.
Actually,
Hey, you're a person I was hoping to talk to. Suda rang me up a while back. Told me to forget everything he was threatening with me. Hang on. I can't do the gravelly voice loud, so the microphone needs to come up. Hello. This is now an ASMR stream. I honestly thought it was some kind of weird joke at first, but I ain't seen or heard from him since. You know, it almost felt like I was talking to the old Suda somehow, my sworn brother. Hey, you think I can really go through a drastic change that quick? What kind of answer is that? It was It's an answer? I ain't really want to talk, but you should probably think more about taking this a little more seriously, kid. Anyways, something fishy is still going down, but Suda's changing is real load off my shoulders.
that's right.
Oh, this probably means our deal's through, huh? I mean, your end of the bargain was driving Suda away, and you did that and then some. One more thing.
Yo.
I know I kinda fired you and all, but do you think you'd maybe want to keep working here with me? You understand kids these days have all sorts of commitments, so I get it if the answer's gotta be no. I guess I could be considered... Maybe? Don't give me that attitude. I know you want to come back. Don't go expecting me to make the job any easier for you, though. You hear? I'll be counting on you, kid. I mean, Ren. Yay, friendship. Yay, nothing.
All right.
Oh, look, nothing.
Good.
Digital style. Alright, first order of business is taking out the trash. Come on, we gotta get rid of these prototypes. Disassemble them and wipe the prints off before we toss them, though, okay? Oh, and I'm not letting you leave till they're done. Yeah, that sounds about right.
See ya.
Yeah, nice work today. I love how some people still just stick around despite the fact that all I do is make references. Hey, what's going on? You know what's going on. I was just at your store. Excuse me. About Suda. Let's keep an eye on him for a while. Seemed like he was on the level, but can't be too careful. Whoa! That one needed to happen. Excuse me. I do sincerely apologize. Good. If anything bad happened, it'd really be too late. I'm just gonna hang back and run the store for a while. Safer that way. And that means I'm gonna teach you all you gotta know about the business. Hope you're ready for it. Okay, I'm counting on you, Ren. Wee. Don't know how late I'm gonna go tonight because I want to stop at some point before sending the calling card, because I know where I want to end off on this week, or either tomorrow or Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. I might say Tuesday because 3 streams in a row like this, I'm tired. I need a day at least, but again, we'll see. Right, first of all, Akihabara to the arcade, where we are getting this thing.
Wow.
Price is 101 I'm guessing he's some kind of mascot. So,
Okay.
Damn it.
Wow.
Okay, let's keep going again. Whee! Nope.
Wow.
Whee! God damn.
Wow.
Why is this one so hard? Seriously?
Wow.
I'm gonna get this one. There we go.
Nice going.
Next. Haru. Who is not in my phone, so I guess we'll just get the train back. Yeah, funny story. We entered Mementos with less than 100,000 yen, and now we have 1.5 million. So, that's a thing. Oh, hey, the carrots must be done. I'm here for vegetables. 2 moonlight carrots, nice. Let's plant something new. I don't know. I literally just ran into a bunch of things and got a shit ton of money. And then hangout time.
Thank you.
Why do I need to be like a proper gentleman? I don't care. This particular restaurant is in an expensive hotel buffet. Hope that... It's not, is it? It's not, is it? Is there just like one place in this the entirety of Tokyo? Or Shibuya? I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. Do you remember how I mentioned before about my newfound interest in coffee? Well, I've decided to start studying the topic more seriously by going out to a place like this. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiancé, though. You see, just a single cup of dark ivory coffee here costs roughly 6,000 yen. Jesus. It must be really good.
Yes.
I've heard it is. Apparently the beans they use are exceedingly rare. At the very least, we should try it before passing judgment. What shall we order? I'll be paying for your cup as well. Oh, what shall we order? Cheers. What? Oh, I get it. You're thanking me for treating you, right? You're funny, Renken. In all of Shibuya. Anyway, it's only natural that I pay for you today. I invited you here after all. A polite lady. But you really shouldn't. I mean, I'm stonking rich. I wonder how it would taste. Well, here we go. This is going to be garbage, isn't it? There's a faint bitterness beneath a strangely mellow flavour. The coffee is clearly distinct from what Sojiro serves at LeBlanc.
This is...
I need to start doing that a bit more. It has a distinctly fragrant aroma. I need to stop doing that as well. It has a distinctly fragrant aroma paired with a mild flavour. This is undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it coffee. Apparently it's brewed using beans gathered from... Nope, don't want to say it. Oh, I hate this. I could taste the elephant.
I'm sorry.
I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier. I just thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you had known ahead of time. I was surprised to hear it at first myself, but that was actually why I wanted to try it to begin with. Yet it's so expensive. This is expensive poop beans. Another rare type of coffee, a kapiluak, is gathered from a small cat called a civet. Interestingly enough, the flavor differs depending on what animal it was originally consumed by. Speaking of cats, do you think Mona... No. Why is this the answer? Perhaps it could become LeBlanc's new specialty drink. Oh, but we need Mona-chan for our operations, huh? We can't afford to make him eat beans all day. Coffee is so profound. Haru-chan?
Huh?
Takakura-san? What a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I see people at your age at this luxurious buffet. Oh, you know, just a few times here. And who is this? Oh, he's a friend from school. Renkun, this is Takakura-san, the new president of Okumura Foods. By the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms. You don't need to worry. Oh, and about your shares, you should consider letting the company hold on to them for the time being. I'm sure you have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened to you.
No.
Well, I'm sorry for bringing that up while the two of you are here enjoying yourselves. I'm just a dickbag. That's all I am. That aside, how are things going with Sugimura-kun? You know, these days you need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance if you want a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru-chan. Right. We're in the process. Well, I should be heading back to the office now. Oh, but please allow me to pay for your drinks, because that way I can manipulate you further. I hate him. No, that's quite alright. And, about the shares. I can handle them for now. I'm going to protect that which my father left for me. I understand. Please do try to reconsider, though. Well then, if you'll excuse me. That was a lie. There's no way I can handle the responsibilities I have to deal with right now. I mean, I'm just an inexperienced high schooler, but I can't leave the company in Takakura-san's hands. Hey, what did you think of him? Punchable. But apparently I've got to say I'm not really sure, so... You're so honest, Renkun. You giggle a lot. But at least it's just a giggle and not a full-on laugh fest like a certain other owner of things I know. But I agree. I really don't know whether or not I can trust him. Right now, the most prevalent rumor about Takakura-san is that he was pleased by my father's passing. You mentioned that last time, yes. I mean, he was certainly the person who stood to benefit the most from it. It's hard to deny that fact. But he says he's trying to rebuild our company's image. I just can't tell if he really means it. You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money. If I was normal. Don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important, but it's often nothing more than a source of stress. With you guys, though, I feel like I actually belong. That's why I'm going to work extra hard to make sure the harvest turns out great. You leave Yukiko alone. Make me. Celeb talk. More.
All right.
Redos. Oh, and as for Sugimura-san, that's my fiance. I guessed, sweetie. He's been really showering me with presents lately. One night he even left a bouquet of roses on my pillow. But he would have needed some of my servants to help him accomplish that, right? What a scary thought. That's a terrifying thought. Even worse, Takakura-san has been hurrying us to get married after what happened to my father. He claims it's because of the profit the marriage will bring to the company. But there has to be more to the situation than just that.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll look a little deeper into Takakura-san. Perhaps he truly was pleased by my father's death. Maybe I should start by asking the employees who are trying so desperately to win my favor. I'll shove you down. I mean, sure. Both pervy women, but... Well, Kawakami less pervy and more just uncomfortable. You haven't drank any more of your coffee, Renkun. Aren't you going to finish it?
Bye.
I drank poop. That is a thing that has now been said and may possibly be taken out of context. Oh, Renkun, sorry about the awkwardness today. You took the time out of your schedule to hang out with me, but we ended up dealing with my own drama. Let's get coffee again sometime. I'll let you know if I find another nice spot. It won't always be that luxurious, though. I really don't care. Lately, I've been left so suffocated, I don't know who to trust anymore. But it's reassuring to have someone like you, someone who listens to my problems. I'm going to do whatever I can to look further into Takasakura-san. I might come to you for help again if I need something. Well, see you later. Oh, so much. So much. Oh, when do I want to end off today?
You're back.
First off... Nope. We're gonna go see Chihaya. The church, it burns.
Oh.
Amamiya-kun. The thing is, something unexpected happened. Can we talk? Absolutely we can. Excuse me, again.
Thank you very much.
Terribly sorry. Please sit down so we can talk.
Actually...
Well, my mother finally talked to me. She told me that most of my matches thus far have been fixed in my favor. She also admitted that she was the one who sold that story to the weekly magazine. I had no idea. I feel so ashamed. However, thinking back, I do recall some of my opponents making poor moves at odd times. I always wanted people to recognize my shogi skills, but I suppose I never had any. I became so conceited as a result of all those fake victories. Why did my mother confess all of a sudden? It's as if she had a change of heart.
Oh.
A change of heart? Of the Phantom Thieves? That can't be. Perhaps they eavesdropped on our conversation. I'm glad her heart changed and absolutely nothing else happened. Yep. Yes. It was painful to hear the truth, but I'm glad that my mother had a change of heart. I've decided. I'm not going to lose. I know what you mean, so why are these two my only options? Oh, sorry. I was referring to the exhibition match. I'm going through with it as planned. However, before that, I'm going to confess everything. I know I'll receive a lot of criticism, but I must ensure the truth is known. How'd it go? The next match will showcase my true talents. I don't know how it's going to go, but I'll hope you'll watch. As your teacher, I promise to put up a good fight so I don't embarrass myself. Yay. Wait, did I say Chihaya? God damn it, it's Afumi, isn't it?
Alright.
I hate... Why is it those two specifically? God damn. I would be lying if I told you that I'm not scared. My kingdom is a house of cards. I'm not sure if I can withstand a true battle. However, I intend to fight with dignity to the very end, as a queen should. There's a new move I'd like to test out for the exhibition.
I look forward to
Will
it.
you stay for another game? Absolutely. Please, come at me with all you have.
I'll start.
That is, if you can get past the valiant knights who guard my Toko kingdom. Don't laugh at me, my brain mush. My brain... Bleh.
Until next time.
Making noises is also my flavor of comedy. That is all I do. It's me. May I have a little moment of your time? I was just a little curious about your thoughts regarding my decision to reveal my fixed matches, that is. I support it. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. You're the reason I managed to make that decision after all. Our talks helped me realize I should play with the utmost sincerity, God damn it. Oh, I'm sorry. I only want to convey my gratitude for you. I must prepare for my exhibition match, so I'll be going now. I'll see you at the church.
Hello?
Hey. We'll be sending the calling card on the 18th, 10 days from now. Would you like to do anything before then? I want to play. I see. You maintain your composure, I suppose, of sterner... you maintain your composure. I suppose you're made of sterner stuff. Very well. Our existence depends on its strategy. Let's do everything we can.
You have your notes?
Bloody hell. Okay, you know what? I think it might just be after this question. You know what? Tim, how old are you to listen in on a trial? 80.
This is it.
This is how much I care. Or how tired I am, rather. Because my brain is just gone.
Hey.
10 days left. That sounds like a good amount of time. Okay,
Let's do
8,
it.
so 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll do for now. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, be sure to hydrate, medicate, and be good to yourself. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or Tuesday. I will figure it out and post on Twitter. Let's... Where shall we go? Let's go say hi to Rainbow. She raids us enough times. Why not the other way around for once? So yeah, I'll let you all know which day we're streaming. Until then, until next time.